How's it going, class? How are you? Happy Tuesday, Thursday, whatever day it is. Anyway, so we're doing our third workshop in this project in Values and Justice. It's kind of related to the last workshop that we did, where we asked why are the colonists angry? What do they want? This workshop is going to answer the question, how did they get what they wanted? So basically, in the last one, we talked about what the colonists wanted. They wanted some things. They were upset with the way things were going in the American colonies. Now, what are they going to do about it? How do they get what they want? How do they take the American civic values and get them into the government and into the society that they were running? It begs a pretty interesting question. So you're basically going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be doing that Suchman inquiry model that we talked about and I showed you in the last workshop. And I know you guys weren't really too keen on it, but I think if you let it happen a couple times, go through the process a couple more times, it'll start to be a lot more fun, a lot more engaging, and I think it'll be a lot more of an easier workshop for you as well. So you're going to basically do the same thing. You're going to go through the documents. There's documents 1A and 1B. Just so you know, if I ever put document like 1A and 1B or 2A and 2B, I mean that's one document as a whole. They're illustrating the same point, but just using two different types of sources. So for example, with 1A and 1B, 1A is a little blurb, a little excerpt of text, and 1B is a photograph, a lithograph that you can take a look at. But they both are illustrating the same point that I'm trying to get out of you guys by looking at that document. So you're going to take a look at the documents, and then you're going to go to your evidence journal, and you're going to fill out those main ideas once again. And then after each round, each document, you guys are going to be able to ask those yes or no questions in class, get a little bit more information as to why these documents and how they're related to answering the essential question, which is how did the colonists get what they wanted? How did they get the change that they wanted to have happen? Once you're done with that, we'll do the same procedure. You'll write down some possible answers to that question in your evidence journal, and then as a class, we'll come up with the correct answer for that question. Little things a little different. Instead of having that graphic table for task 3, you're going to just be answering a couple questions, which really relates what you did in the workshop to the project as a whole, similarly to what that graphic organizer did in the last workshop. So you're going to answer these two questions, which basically ask you how the civic values of the United States were reinforced by the events that you studied, and how these failed attempts to solve the problems that we're going to talk about today between the British policymakers and the American colonists, how failure to stop their fighting led to independence of the American colonies. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and we'll get started.